Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with some more Unreal World today. And where are we? No, we're not out in the middle of a hunt. No, we're not lost in the forest. We're actually here by our new home, the cave. It's just up here. And yes, as you can see, I'm starting to stockpile some wood here. I've got 6 trunks. So if I take a little bit of time, we can turn these into logs and I can start to construct a piece of wall. So if you're just tuning in to the series, I've got a cabin and everything. It's all nice and snuggly and great. But we found this little cave here, and I started thinking I'd like to test it out and see if it's possible to actually smoke meat inside of the cave itself. Something I've never tried, and I don't know if it'll work. We're going to see, though. Normally, you have to smoke meat indoors where you can capture the smoke, because it needs to be pretty smoky for meat to get fully smoked. So, something like this would be good. It's good shelter, There's definitely no rain or snow in here. Well, there's a little bit of snow on the ground, but you can't help that. But we are cool, which is amazing. We've got all kinds of fur on, but we're still struggling a little bit with the temperature. Just goes to show you how deep of winter we're in here. But nonetheless, so my goal here in terms of testing out the cave is to put a wall section on either side here. And as I look at it, I might need to do 3 wall sections. One here, and then one here, which isn't that bad. I mean, it's 6 logs per section, so it's a little bit annoying having to go through and do these. Plus the fact that it might not work if I go to all this trouble and it still, won't work. The problem is I can't just put a door right here because in order to place a door, it literally tells you have to have a wall on either side. So I don't know, but let's try it. I mean, there's nothing to do but just give it a try. I should probably head home and grab my special axes. We have a broad axe and a carving axe, which definitely helps with construction, but it's not that big a deal. I think I can probably get by without them. So we do have a hand axe. Of course, we can still make stuff. So if we go to B for building, let's do the wall. I'm trying to figure out what section I want. I guess we'll try this one. We'll see how this works. I don't know if this is even going to work. Okay, now I think I can put a door as long as there's another wall section on the other side here. It's not fully built, but you can see. Let me go ahead and rest, and we'll try and finish it. All right, and yeah, we're fully rested. Now we'll just repeat that process. There you go. Takes a while. Yeah, it's very, very like tiresome work to build these walls, as you might imagine, but we're going to get it done right now. Boom. Okay, so that piece is done. We'll probably need to go. Yeah, we're extremely tired. Let's just go inside our cave, lay down, go to sleep. It's like I said, it's a perfect shelter. We're comfortably warm. Everything's good in the cave, but we got to get this door. So, well, I've got 12 more logs to prepare, plus one for boards that I need to actually build the door with. So I'm going to take a little bit of time and head south here, and I will see you guys when I'm done. Okay, well, you can see here, if it's hard to see, it's actually dark out. Let me go ahead and go to bed. It is night and I'm tired, so let's sleep. It's hard for me to keep my temperature above cool, but that's okay. Cool is acceptable. We can handle cool. So there's a gap here. It's hard to tell it, but once I get this section built, let's finish it off. It'll look a little bit better. All right, it's going to take me several attempts here because we are very tired. Endurance level. Our vigor is good, but our endurance is low. It always drops when we're doing this. Oh boy, oh boy. We are on the last week before midwinter point, so we are officially in the deep winter right now. I bet you we could get out there and walk on just about any surface of water. There's going to be enough ice probably to hold our weight, which is good. It makes usually this is the time of year when if I'm going to do like a long trade excursion, go halfway across the world or something, I would choose this time of year because you don't have to go around rivers or lakes. You can just go right over them. But I don't think we're going to be doing much trading, at least not this season. Maybe in the future, if we happen to come across some stuff, I mean, we're making everything we need, so it's not like we have a bunch of extra stuff for trading. The only thing I've got for trading is like the poor quality things that I built, which are just kind of sitting off to the side now. But anyway, so we've got branches. Just going to clean those up a little bit, push those over. Oh, not the tree trunk. Just getting them out of the way for now. So I think in order to smoke in here too, if this does work, which I'm starting to doubt that this is going to work, but if it does, I think I'll still need to build a stove too. I can't just smoke with a fire. I might be wrong about that, but I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just 35 stones. We're literally near a mountain here, so I should be able to collect some. But let's go ahead and finish the boards and see if we can do this door here. I've never built a door on the side like this. I think I might have an issue with that just because it's a sideways door. I don't know if it'll let me build one there. Oh well. Only one way to find out. Let's see here. I guess I could bring the wall out a little bit and place the door in its normal position if this doesn't work. Yeah, I might try that. But let's see if we can build a door here. Hold on. Let me rest. Okay. And B door. Door. There it is. Yeah, this is not going to work. Oh, it did work. Oh, what? It worked. Well, okay. I mean, the door is functional. I've never built one on this side like this. That's amazing, though. All right, so good news. We've got ourselves a cave with a door on it. Probably looks so weird, but there it is. Okay, now I don't know if this is closed off with roof here. Yeah, now that I think about it, there might be a square too here that needs a roof part. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and assemble some stones. So if I get 35 stones in here, then we can go ahead and try to start a fire. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not that much. I will zoom out. There's 4 of them right there. So the only problem is he can't carry nearly 35 stones. That's hundreds and hundreds of pounds. So he can carry about 12, and I just need to make some round trips here. So let me get them acquired. All right, here we go. I've got a little fire sitting next to me just because it's so dark in this cave. In fact, I'll probably go ahead and light this torch. I got a torch on me here. We built that. Now you can see this is what you should do properly when you have a cave like this. Keep some torches ready. And in fact, with this pile of sticks here, I'll probably make some. We'll have some ready to go at all times. But we do need a oven here. At least I think we will. So I've got all the stones right there. I've got 43, in fact, way more than we need. So let's go SB for build, and then we go to the wooden building itself. And inside that menu is the fireplace. There we go. And we're going to put it right over here. You can build that only inside of a building in a location that has a floor ceiling present. Oh no. So there we go. We're going to need to do some floor ceilings in here. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if we could do floor ceilings in a cave. This might have all been for naught. But then again, I'm not even sure if we need the stove to actually smoke food. This is all one big experiment, guys. I genuinely have no clue what I'm doing right now, but that's part of the fun. So let's just test and see if I can actually do floor ceiling. I bet you I can't, not inside a cave, but let's find out. I mean, there's no walls in here. Okay, so I'll zoom in. I've got a few, plus some boards, a few of the slender trunks is what we need. Let's try right here. Let's start in the interior section where I was a little worried maybe that there was no ceiling part. Because this is next to a wall, so boom. Okay, so now there's definitely a ceiling and a floor there, so that's cool. We could build a stove right in front of the door. That would be great, right? No, that'd be terrible. But, okay, so we've got, where did it all go? I've got one slender trunk here, and I'm going to drop that on the ground. God, did I use all those boards? No, they're in the floor, or in the doorway. There's 2 left. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a need for more lumber, unfortunately. I'm hoping maybe I can just go straight here. Like, I don't need to pave the whole thing with floor and ceiling, but if I just start in a line, and go straight forward into the rear of the cave, because this is where I wanted to build the stove. So All right, let me try that. I'm going to go ahead and accumulate some more stuff here. Where are the boards? I swear. Okay, they're there. I just can't see them. Yeah, yeah. Well, I need a bunch more. I need a whole lot more boards and slender trunks. Okay, well, I'm taking a little bit of a rest here, so I figured I'd bring you guys back, show you my progress. All right, we're rested. I am out of food, and that's not good. My guy is starting to get a little bit starving. Well, not quite starving, but his nutrition is scarce, and you can see the bar's full. I got nothing. Well, I got some weasel fat, but I don't know how great that's going to be. It'll help a little bit. I am going to start a fire. I've got a. Oh, why am I still dragging the log? I brought that in for boards, but I've got stuff for fire right here. Is it here or here? Where did I put that? You can't work in Iridus. You can't work in here without a fire. Boom. Okay, so we got a nice big roaring fire going because you literally can't see in this cave. So I can't even build these floors. But it's working. It is working. So let's see. Do I have enough slender trunks? Yep. All right. Good. Boom. All right. I'm extremely tired. I'm just gonna go to bed. The fire will probably burn out. Oh, we wake up famished. That's okay. The fire's still going. Well, we're tired. We're hungry, but we're going to push on. So I'm going to continue. We're out of boards. Well, that's why I brought the log back with me. And I'm probably going to need more slender trunks too. That's okay. I'm really pushing my guy here, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, that's what he's there for, is to be pushed. So let's do B, wooden, 9, no slender trunks. There you go. So yeah, as I said before, get those hotkeys down. Start to memorize, not memorize, just kind of, well, yeah, I guess you do have to memorize it at least at first, but get it down, get it locked into your muscle memory, and it makes the game so much more pleasurable when you don't have to constantly go back and forth to the help menu. All right, let's drop one trunk, and then we'll move that trunk. All right, my guy's weary again. I need to just lay down and go to bed for the full night, even if he's starving. So let's close the door. I'm actually really enjoying this little cave. I hope this works, man. I don't know if it will. It's a lot of effort, but it's still a lot of fun, too. So we're going to sleep one off here. It's kind of hard. Whenever he's starving like this, he wakes up periodically throughout the night over and over. So you have to force him to sleep like 4 or 5 times each night just to get a full night's rest. But I think we're going to leave our little cave home, and we're going to head back to the true home here. So if you guys have never seen it, if you're new to the series, this is the spot we're at right here. We're very far away from any civilization, literally the edge of the map. The gameplay map is right here, so we can't even go beyond this point. But anyway, so we're headed back to this little cluster. This is where our cabin is. So we're really still pretty far out there in terms of like the home that I built. Yeah, my starvation's affecting my performance. That's all right. I got tons of food back home. I was just being lazy trying to get all the work done before we had to make the trip. But you can see it's a good little journey. And if I didn't have water, it'd be a problem. But luckily with this game, it's fairly easy to get water. All right, let's see. Yep, I like to check my world map quite a bit so that I don't overshoot like I just did a little bit there. Sometimes it's hard, especially if you're new to an area. You can't go visually, just go in and out. Look at your map and then figure out. That's why I always put X's on everything. Always mark the map. Well, here we are back at our home. And I think we will just do a quick stop. I'm going to grab a whole bunch of food here. So what I'm going to do is pick up the whole 274 elk cuts. Then I'm going to hit A for action, and I'm going to select the bag, the empty bag, and it's going to say fill with water or milk or pour put, and I'm going to do pour put. I'm going to pour or put these elk cuts into the bag. So now you can see the bag is full of 20 pounds. I'm going to drop. I'll drop 64. Okay, that'll leave us with 50 loose cuts, which is good. That's 6 pounds of food. I can use those for sacrificing, or if my bag, empties out, I can have a little bit extra. All right, there we go. So we got a nice little bite here. Don't worry about his starvation. I'll feed him again and again here, so he will recover very quickly now. Like I said, there was no real need to do that. I was just being silly. Okay, we are back here at the cave, man. I couldn't wait. It's so much fun. Once you find like a good goal to set for yourself, it really does can really make things a lot more enjoyable with a game like this, open-ended kind of sandbox game. So let's see. We've got ourselves some flooring there. You know what I actually need to do is go fill up my bag of water too. Now you might be asking yourself if you are a new player. For one thing, where do I get the bags from? Well, I think the bags might be only part of the mods. Now, the reason that I put the L cuts in there is because, for instance, if I hit E to eat and I go to the loose cuts, he's going to want to eat more than once. Now, he didn't know at that time because he wasn't very hungry. But if he's really hungry, he's going to request like 3 or 4 pieces of that L cut. And you have to go back in and hit the button again and again. But if you hit E and you've got a bag like this full of food, it doesn't matter how hungry he is. He'll just eat from the bag, and you just fewer keystrokes essentially is the reason. So it is easier to have those bags. You might be able to do it with like a bowl or a pot or something in the base game. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I tried that little trick, but let's see. Okay, so what I want to do, why can't I drink? Oh, I can't see it. Oh my God. It is so hard to function at night here in the middle of winter like this when it's like so dark you can't see your hand in front of your face. So I'm trying to crack open the water, but it's so dark I can't. It won't let me do it because there's no option to do it because I can't see that there's water in front. I mean, I know it's there because I've played this area already, but geez. All right, well, we'll just sit here and be thirsty for a minute. Now, I have a torch. I just need to light it. Let's see. Yeah, I've still got 3 torches. So let's see if I stumble around here in the dark. Yep, there's some branches over here. Let's grab 4 branches. I'm going to drop them over here in this corner of the dang cave. This is why I wanted to get a nice big roaring fire going, but okay, there we go. Now I'm going to light the torch with that tiny little fire. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to cook that weasel fat finally. I've been sitting on it for days now. Probably pretty rancid, but oh well. So I've got a torch on me. Now you can see I'm emitting a little glow here, which is pretty helpful, especially in these dark, dark winter nights. There we go. Now I can open the water and I can fill my bag. I definitely don't want to die of dehydration. That would be a terrible thing. All right, there we go. So let's get back to work. Now I've got slender trunks, I've got boards, I've even got a pile of branches here, which I should probably start another fire with, but let's not worry about that just now. I'm so close. I'm like 3 more squares away. So let's do S, B, enter, 9, forward. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, didn't quite get it finished. It is, can we do it? Oh, it's too dark to see in here now. Yep. All right, so I've got a big old pile of branches right here. I think I'm just going to light this hole. On second thought, you know what? That's not a good idea. That's very inefficient. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it right here. Just 4 branches, and I'm going to go get some slender trunks. Those things really, really, you just get like 3 slender trunks, and that fire will last you all night long. So it is much better. And in early game, it's a lot quicker getting these slender trunks than it is like chopping firewood, actually. So I rarely chop firewood, to be honest, unless it's like for crafting purposes. With the blacksmithing stuff, you kind of have to do it to make charcoal. But most of the time, I'll just use branches or slender trunks, essentially. But nonetheless, we're going to work past that. So I've got some slender trunks there. Let's get that fire started. Big blazer. Oh, did I not put it in the right spot? I can't remember. Hold on. It's too dark to see where my branches are. Okay, there they are. Missed the spot by 1 square. So it looks like our fire's out over here. Yep, the roasted weasel fat is done. Let's pick that boy up. There we go. We'll munch on that in a little bit. Actually, we can munch on it now. We're hungry. All right, there we go. See, that was a tiny little fraction of his caloric need. But nonetheless, let's repeat this. So I'm going to go to building. Now, if I just hit P for pause, I can basically pick up any paused building that's happening. Now, I need to push these stones out of the way because I won't be able to build something while they're sitting there. But so far, I think we're good. I've got boards. Let me grab these branches on it. I probably need some more slender trunks here in a minute, but let's just keep going. Enter 9, forward. Let's go. Oh, fatigue, fatigue, fatigue. All right, you can see his starvation is totally recovered now, and he is good to go. Basically, it's just a long, laborious process building. It always is. It's worse when you don't have the right tools, that's for sure. All right, so that's one square. I wanted to put it right here, but not for any real particular reason. I can just put it right here, so yeah, I don't need to go all the way. I was thinking maybe it'd be better for trying to smoke the meat if I go deeper into the cave, but this is deep enough. I don't want to keep building all these floors if it's just not even going to work. So let's try this. I'm tired, but I don't care. What am I carrying? I've got slender trunks on me. Hold on. Drop all this nonsense. All right, so let's get this thing built. Let's do this. I'm going to get the oven or fireplace. Boom, we did it. It's working. We're extremely tired. All right, go to bed. Problem is, it's going to be so dark now. I got to start another fire. All right, let's get some firewood here. Push that over here next to me. I can't see. All right, I'll just pick it up then and drop it. Super annoying, but that's how it's got to be. All right, now I'll drop it in this spot. The good news is you are able to start fires towards like a location you can't see. So if I try to do just about anything else next to me, I can't. But if I hit the F button for fire and it asks me the direction, I can still do that, luckily. That's basically the only thing that allows you to function in the middle of the night or in a cave like this. So you can see it's hard to tell, but there's just the shadow of the oven is sitting right there. So let's finish it off. SBP for on pause. Boom, it's done. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous thing. So I'm going to pick up these branches here. Oh, too much, too much. All right, let me drop those branches and we'll just move them at my feet. So I'm going to push these around over here. Yeah, we'll just stick them where these stones are. That's good enough. And I'll get these stones out of here, push those off to the side. So what I want to do with these is I'm going to push like enough branches in here to get this place nice and smoked out. And I'm going to wait though, because I don't have any meat to smoke. I do have some cordage here, so I've got some preparation going. I might as well just burn these boards and slender trunks at some point too. Yeah, let me move these into position for our firewood. Move, because if this doesn't work, I mean, if it does work and I can smoke in here, I might go ahead and lay some more flooring out, you know? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe just on this little landing here. It'd be interesting. But I'm curious to test this out, guys. So you know what that means. We've got to get out there and do some hunting. Oh, yeah, baby. Let me look at my inventory. All right, I'm definitely pretty weighted down, but that's mainly from clothing at this point. I'm not carrying anything except like that extra meat on me and maybe the torches that I don't need to carry. I could drop those off in the cave. Yeah, we can drop the torches and the meat off here. It'll be safe here. I'll just drop it right here. Not too worried about the meat going bad. It's fine. It's smoked, so it should last for quite a while. That's one bad thing is you don't really know how long it's going to last. It probably says it on the wiki, and if you keep track of the days, but there's no like way to tell, essentially, until I guess it just goes bad. It really rarely happens to me, though. I don't often have to worry about meat that I've prepared going bad. Now, raw stuff does go bad all the time, especially in the summer. Don't get me wrong, I make that mistake a lot. But once it's prepared and smoked or preserved, I usually go through it pretty steadily. But anyway, guys, we are going to get into some hunting, come back and test the cave, but it will have to wait for tomorrow's video. We've spent the entire time today just getting this place ready. So I hope you guys are pumped. Let me know what you think down in the comments of my little experiment here. I appreciate everybody coming by. Hit that like button for me, and I will see you on the next one.